Clara has decided to find what to do after having a conversation with Chooks and having some knowing that her husband is having some difficulties in finances, as well as that he lost his job. He decided to get help from Chooks so that she can start a business for herself. My question is, was it the right decision for Clara to get a loan or money from Chooks, who happens to be a ex? Is it the right decision that she made a decision by herself without even telling her husband? Will her husband accept her to go and hustle or to start that business or no? All kindly answer me in the comment section if you think that Clara was right to get a loan from Chooks, or you might say that Clara was wrong because Chooks happens to be her boyfriend. He might give him money, and well as having some hidden agendas. Tell me, what do you think about that? Do you think Clara is right to ask for help from Chooks, or Clara is right to have to start a business without telling her husband about this move she is about to make? Clara's decision is also a good decision, but sometimes the ego of men, there are men who think that for them they cannot be challenged by women, is what might cause Jonathan to become very stubborn on this issue, since the person whom Clara is getting the money from, his ex Chooks. So Jonathan might think negatively or might think the other way around, as we all know that Jonathan has a bad friend influence who happens to advise him, making him thinking that when a woman starts to work, she is ready to decide to do anything which is possible, even sleeping around the men. So that mentality, sometimes when the brain is broken, is poisoned, it's not easy to be cleansed. You have to take so much time to assure your man that not all women that they when they start working they will do, or they would sleep out, or they will disobey their men. It depends on how you two have agreed on some issue. Guys, if you see Clara is a woman who happens to be a wife materials. How you see Clara's situation, even when she saw Jonathan on the site, she was also ready. The way she was talking to Jonathan, it was very calm. The way Clara was talking to Jonathan, it was in a calm way that even Jonathan felt that to be swallowed by the ground, but it could not swallow him. Clara's way of defending his wife, her husband, is also another level. Despite that, so many things are going on in their marriage, so many things that are upside down, too much violence in her marriage, but still she defended his wife. She defended her husband about the violence, the domestic violence, hitting him or hitting her or beating her, everything around her. She decided to find what to make sure that she defends her husband. This is what we all say, that you should defend your husband in public, even when there are some things which are not going on in the house, at least for him to still earn his respect around the society or in the public, rather than disrespecting your husband in public. At the end of the day, in the house, again you disrespect the person, because this will lead to this when you're doing this, disrespecting your husband or going around telling people about the ways or about your husband's behaviors, it will also only lead to your downfall of the family, or your husband losing respect around, even losing friends around because of his or her his or her way, the way people would be looking at him, they would be disrespecting him, they would be thinking of the words which you told them. So you'd rather keep the secret of your home as secret, and you let the public know what they want to know, or what is they are supposed to know. But there are things which have to remain inside yourself, inside you as a family, not to utter them out. This is what this young lady Clara is doing. But other women, when you are in such a situation whereby even her husband has lost the job, has lost a job, had a fight with the boss, but still she confronted Chooks and said, why did you fight with my husband? Until Chooks explained to him. Even when Chooks asked if her husband is mistreating her, she sugarcoated it and said, my husband is a wonderful person. There you will find other women, when they ask them such a question and yet the situation is bad, they will say, you said that man, you don't know that man. That man is very, very wicked. That man is a woman beater. That man is a violent man. I cannot tell you about that man, but Clara is different. On that, I give credit to Clara that women, we have to keep the secrets of the home, the things of the home in the home, unless when things go astray or things go beyond your control. That's when you have to let the public know. But there are things you have to first keep as a secret to yourself. How? By not letting everyone know about the situation you are passing through in your life. Not all the people who are our friends want to see how we are doing good in our lives. So guys, we're on the series called called Most Scary Marriage Forever, and it's showing at Mr ALOY channel, or Mr ALOY comedy channel. Go and watch this series in full, and here we do reviews, recaps, and every moves and the movie recommendation. So guys, kindly request you to subscribe to this channel, like, comment, and share out, so that other people could come and watch it. To my new subscribers, thanks for joining the family, and to my old subscribers, kindly I welcome you all, and I thank you for everything you have done throughout for this channel. I do really appreciate you. I don't take this for granted. You and me, we are developing because of your praises. This is a family, and I said greetings to you all, wherever you are watching from. Where are you watching from? Tell me where you are watching from, then we will send greetings to you. Make your comment section down, and your comment in the comment section, and I will read your comments too in the next video. So guys, as I told you that life is so much challenging, but if a man has ego, the ego and pride of them make them to pass through a lot without even thinking twice, even doing nasty things which might cause them to have problems around. And here we find that Clara's situation is worse. But Clara, the way she protects her daughter is on another level, and the way she is bringing up her daughter is on another level. By the time Clara found Jonathan having a quarrel or having a misunderstanding with her daughter, Clara's way of reaction was different. How? that she first stood up, protected her child, then told her child to go up so that they can have their fight without their child knowing, their child knowing that they are having a difference. This is also another level of understanding, of knowledge, that you should not let everyone, you should always protect your child in every situation where you find yourself very weak. You are the mother, you are the wings of this child to protect this child. Men, for them, they think that when they are frustrated, they put the frustration on the family members. Yes, men, our husbands, we understand that you go through a lot when you are looking for money, or when you have lost everything you had worked for. But doesn't mean that you should also transfer your aggression, your hunger to your children or your family. You have to understand between you people in the family, so that you can solve the problem. This nagging and making moves which are not really necessary. As Clara said, you are the father of this child. You have to listen to this child. Then nurture her by sitting her down and telling her what is good to be said or to be done. Than hitting your daughter just because she is defending her mother. If you are hitting your child like that, now what about the person outside? Why would the person hit your child or hit that child? Obviously, Clara is always fighting for her child, because this Jonathan of a man has become another big problem to the family. Can you imagine? Jonathan, learn to open up, learn to go to ease your ego and ease your pride. Otherwise, there are so many things you are going to make, so many mistakes you are going to make, which would have been avoided if you had not put pride over some issues. Otherwise, guys, I love you all. Thanks for remaining or passing by this channel. I do really appreciate. Greetings to you all who watch African movie reviews, and those who watch Mr Aloy channel series. And we are at the movie called Most Scary Marriage Ever. There are some marriages which we are in, but the truth is the marriages are most scaring because of the situation which might be around or which might be inside the house. This, we cannot go in the house, we always see outside the house. What we see outside is not what is inside. Guys, I love you. God bless you. Thanks for joining back. Thanks for subscribing. So many violence in Jonathan's marriage, but who is the cause? It's Jonathan. The mother will always protect her child. She will be like a chicken which protects her chicks with the wings. And this is the same mother who is fighting so much to protect her kids, and even telling the husband what to do. Because men, most especially, you tend that for you don't mind about your child's well-being, but women mind, because 99% is a woman body. Guys, I love you. Go and watch this series. It's called The Most Scary Marriage Ever. God bless you. Bye bye.